The dignity and value of each human being is at the moral core of most world religions. And at UKU, they focus on the spiritual and intellectual formation of each student. Now, in the secular world, the authority and dignity of each individual is a core value of democracy. So we supporters of UKU in the West, we see a convergence between these values. How do you see the role of UKU, as well as other universities in Central and Eastern Europe? How do you see their role in advancing democracy and civil society in the region?
I mean, look, the most important thing you can do is treat students not just as, future workers or future employers or people who need to be trained to do accounting, or to do, computer science. Those things are, of course, important, and people need to acquire skills in order to live their lives and prosper. But what I've always admired about UKU is that you also seek to give your students a kind of civic education as well, because we aren't just workers and we aren't just employers or employees. We're also citizens of a society, of a polity, and acquiring the values that help us, participate in the public sphere, treat one another with tolerance, endure the difficult challenges of living in a messy democracy. And believe me, we have messy democracy in America. We have it in Poland. We have it in Ukraine too. It's not unique to, your part of the world. But teaching people how to cope with that, how to think about it, how to understand themselves and their country and its place in the world, seems to me such an important part of education. Just teaching people how to do math and physics, or even how to, how to make a speech or create a PowerPoint, is really insufficient. It doesn't give them enough. It doesn't give them the background and the energy to participate in modern society. And what I admire about UKU is that you absolutely see that, and you follow through with your students.